This video covers duplicating variable products. Now there's a reason why you would want to do that. Other people would say to me, well, it's easier just to start from scratch. But actually, when you explain it, it's not that easy to see, or not that difficult to see why duplicating is a good time saver. So we're going to go over here and click on products. Once the products page is loaded, you can see here Dunstable Castle draft. That's the variable product we were just working on. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to edit this because I want to create a template for duplicating variable products. And I don't want it to say Dunstable Castle or duplicate product or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip out all of the things that are in this product that make it unique by removing the images and removing the keywords that are relevant to that particular image and removing the SKU. Now the variations are the sizes that we set. Once you've got your product set and the prices are the same, I would imagine producing one picture or one product is the same cost price as producing another identical version, albeit with a different image on it. So we can leave all the rest of the variations set. Your descriptions, I would empty those because you're likely to have individual descriptions, and also empty the categories as well. And then we change the product name to template variable, and we change the URL to match. And we save as draft. Once you've saved the product as a draft, navigate back to the products page and you will see template variable draft at the top. Now you think, well, okay, well, I've just had to edit that and then I've created a template and I've got to go back in and edit it again to create a new variable product. So why am I doing this? Simple, really. If you duplicate the product by doing it in a new tab, not only do you leave the back end of WordPress open ready to come back and quick edit without having to wait for the page to reload, but when you go to your product edit, you have all your variations preset. So all you need to do is set a product image, which you can preload from the library, set the product image, add a product gallery image, which again you can preload into the library. I normally do them in batches of 10, which is how many there is across there, by the way. I can quickly, or I could, whilst that image was open, I could copy the SKU that I use, paste that in. I've then got the title there, copy, paste into the title of the product, edit the URL, paste into the URL, and the only thing that's missing is a description for the product and the categories. So I can quickly set the category and then I can publish. Now that would publish it straight away to the website, and obviously with a wrong description. But what you can do is you can do a batch of 10 and then you can come back and you can edit the 10 descriptions. So it's much quicker to actually, rather than having to go into the variations and set the variations and type in the options and then work out, remember which price you charge for what product, making sure that you don't make an error with the sizing when you type in the variations, or having to do it any other way. You can quickly publish this and then you can flip back to your other tab that you've got open and you can right click this again and duplicate again in a new window. That will flip to a new window where you can just start the process over and over again and quickly add multiple duplicates. Now one of the things we didn't really cover earlier was in the attributes, the variations attributes. Once you've set some base attributes like we did in the first one, if we look in the variations, you'll see there's 6 variations and we can expand them, and they've got regular price, the sale price, etc., etc., as much as it was before. If we go back to attributes and add another attribute, I can specify a another attribute that doesn't cost. For example, it could be a free gift bag. It could be a color of something. It could be all number of things. So here, my gift bag options are going to be yes or no. And I'm going to set it as not visible and used for variations. And I'm going to save the attributes. Now, because I'm not going into variations, I'm not adding any more variations. But if I reload the product in a new tab, you can now see there's a gift bag option, which when I select the type of print I'm having, it then gives me the price, but it doesn't increase the price. Likewise, if I go back to the variations and go down and actually expand them, there is no option for a gift bag here where I have to put in an additional price. Now, if there was a need for a further variation, which would include a price increase for the gift bag, then you would have to go in and add variations for the gift bags. That would then give you, instead of having 6 products, you would have 9 products or 12 products, because you'd have yes and no, and you would have to set the prices for each of the yes and no's. So that would be the price would be the 6 products or the 3 products in with a no, so it would be no increase in value, and the price increase for the yes, which would be an extra £1 for the gift bag if it wasn't a free item. So then you would have to do 12 variations. So if you imagine you were doing a new product each time, and it takes long enough to do 6 variations, but if you've got to do 12 variations, it takes twice as long. So by having a template set with variations, you're only adding the actual variation of the product itself, not the setup of the product. I hope that was clear, and that concludes the adding of variable products for WooCommerce. Any thoughts or feedback, please leave a comment below.